The VIX is starting to break out. Holy moly. Hello, everybody. I am the Chartist. My fellow Chartists, welcome to my YouTube channel. And today, the SPY made a strong decision. You're looking at the VIX starting to break out here. But look at the SPY. Look at that big falling knife. That big bodied candle to the downside. So much selling pressure came in. And remember what I said about the SPY. We were in breakout mode. So as you can see here, this is a weekly chart. See that orange line? That orange line was the breakout level. It failed to hold. Right now, as we speaking, we have a false breakout scenario. Okay? Going back to the daily chart. Yeah, this megaphone pattern played out. It didn't quite hit it perfectly. Yeah. Now that I recheck it, adjust it properly. It did hit it. You know, megaphone pattern played out. Tried to break it a few times. Failed. Big sell-off today. I did say yesterday we lost 478 support. So we was looking at to retest the other support. Because when a support is lost, you play it level to level. So from support to resistant, or from resistant to support, right? So when 478 is lost, it became the resistant, and the next support was at 476.5. Under that was 474. I had it on my Discord as the last chance for bulls today. I actually put it as a must hold. I add the support levels and resistance levels every morning. It was a must hold level. Okay? Failed to hold. So I was confident that we was going to hit that breakout level. What I didn't think was going to happen was that that breakout level was going to fail. Honestly thought it would hold. The reason I say I thought it was going to hold, I shared the seasonality. See, here's when at 1:47 p.m. I gave a warning to my members about FOMC. It's going to get really volatile real quick. I put the bulls want no lower than 474-ish to keep the 480 price target in play. Failed there. Failed there. 470.5 to 471.5 comes fast. Okay? And boy, did it come fast. It came fast and some. Because it didn't even hold. Now, the reason why I thought that breakout level was over because I was looking at seasonality. 50% of the month is very bearish. Okay, January is not a very good month to be a bull on SPY. But the second half is usually where the bearishness begin. The first half, you see some bullishness, see a nice dip, and then a nice recovery to make one more all-time high before the bear market comes. Okay, we're looking at SPY. Maybe, seasonality is based on the average of the last 20 years. It's not going to be 100% accurate. So maybe it came a week early. And the January effect came a week early. It chopped. Low dip here. Made one more all-time high up here. And it dropped big. So watching with seasonality. Alright? But on average, it's usually the second half of January that starts getting very bearish. We're still in the beginning of January, but hey, it's not going to be 100%, okay? Still got to follow the price action. Okay, so what we need to watch out for now, let me bring the moving averages back. It's trading below the 5-day, 13-day, and 20-day moving average. We got support from the 50-day moving average. It's currently at 465.8. It could move up a little to 466 or close to it. But support will be at the 465 to 466 zone. That's where the 50-day moving average is. Okay? So that's going to be it's going to be some support. Will it hold? That is to be seen. But the SPY in 2021 had a good history of when it tests that 50-day moving average, the next day is very green. Okay? But it's not 2021 no more. It's 2022 now. So we will see how that 50-day moving average behaves, okay? So watch that support level. Below that support level, there's a big down move to the lower Bollinger Band at 457. And of course, this megaphone pattern is still in play. And the next support of this megaphone pattern is all the way down here at 439, which is around where the 200-day moving average is creeping up to be. So it's possible. It's possible that the 200-day moving average could get tested, okay? But we got to play it level by level. We don't want to jump ahead here, okay? Watch that 50-day moving average support at 465 to 466. Of course, that previous breakout level at 470.5, okay, right there. Watch for a recapture or watch for a rejection. All right, if SPY goes back up, try to test that level. When we see a rejection, we see selling pressure, that's a bearish sign. We're going to head down lower. Okay, that is now resistant. All right, and if it rejects from there, it's pretty much confirming, hey, this is not a false breakout. This is a legit false breakout, meaning we're going to head down lower. But if it recaptures, all right, we got a false breakout. So this is be considered a breakdown, but we can also get false breakdowns, guys. The market is very tricky. All right, you got to be able to play the game if you want to be successful. It's very tricky. So you got to be able to be adaptive. Okay? It's a very good skill to have in many areas in life besides just trading. To be adaptive, to be patient, you know. So yeah, above 470.5, I would be bullish again. We get this recapture, and maybe we can go head up higher back to 480. But right now, price action is bearish. All right, watch that to get rejected again. If it gets rejected, if it does, bearish sign. Watch that support at 465 to 466. Below that is very bearish. Got big moves to the downside, okay? One of my favorite times to short a market is when a critical support level has been lost, okay? So 474 was a critical support level. When it was lost, that's a good time to short it, which is why I put in the support and resistance level that it was a must hold. Because if it was lost, bearish time, all right? And yeah, and then there's the VIX with the breakout. VIX starting to break out, so we're going to keep an eye on this, all right? Notice this purple line. It served as a support level for VIX many times until it broke out. Never quite got the retest, all right? So it's possible VIX is retested, all right? So the VIX has a resistant level at 2109. All right, 2127. All right, around there. So it could go up, back test. This could be the back test, and if it rejects from there, the VIX could go. There's a sign that the VIX will head down lower. All right. If it recaptures it and gets back above 2127, and it closes above it, has to be a close. Next price target for the VIX is 27, and if the VIX is moving up, usually the SPY is moving down. Okay, so watch that back test. If it gets rejected and the VIX could be heading down lower, that could be a good sign for the bulls. Okay, let's not jump to conclusions here. Not jump ahead. I'm going to play it level by level. All right, so false breakout scenario, trade setup for the SPY. That is very bearish. QQQ also has a false breakout, as you can see. All right, much stronger than the SPY. I'd like to mention, okay, we had this bull flag right here, broke down from the bull flag, very bearish. Last chance for bulls was this big orange bull flag. Did it hold? No, it did not, and it just went down and sold down very strongly. Okay, so that's a false breakout. That's a breakdown and then a false breakout. Bearish price action if I ever seen one. All right, if the SPY is gonna recover some, the QQQ gotta come with it. Okay, QQQ gotta come with it. And right now it's looking bearish, guys. So for tomorrow, 391 is the equilibrium level. Above that, bullish. Below that, bearish. So right now, what that mean is the triple Q is below that. That means because we're bearish, we're going to look for shorting opportunities or selling opportunities, preferably at the resistant level. So watch for a rejection there at 391, okay, if it comes. All right. And of course, tomorrow we're going to have to identify where the moving averages will be, because I like to use them as resistant levels. So we'll see. It'll update by tomorrow. But as of right now, 391, 391.3 is resistant. Next support could be possibly this lower Bollinger Band, which is at 381. But keep in mind, if that does not hold, for this bull flag support, it's all the way down here at 365 to 366. And it looks like the 200-day, which is currently at 363, it looks like it's going to creep to that level. All right? So it's not much support right now, which means could be a lot of big moves to the downside. That's a big move to the downside, all right? For me to be bullish again, I have to get back above 391.3, back above this bull flag. All right? Anything could happen. We will see. But we're going to play it level by level. As of right now, bearish on the triple Q. DIA, the Dow Jones, as you can see, it failed to break above 368.6 twice. All right, that's been a strong resistant level. All right, it lost the 5-day, it filled the gap, but lost the 5-day moving average, closed below that. It closed at 364. The next support is at 362.6. And then this breakout level of this blue line right here at 361. 361 is the bulls' last chance. If the bulls are gonna make a comeback on the Dow Jones, it has to do it off that level, and that level must hold. If not, if it's below that, then like the SPY and triple Q, the Dow Jones will follow with the false breakout, which is very bearish. IWM, very bearish as well. It retested and is retesting. It closed just below this red support line. Okay, it started there in July, touched there, bunch of fake outs. Okay, we lost it again, recaptured. Now we're closing just below it. Okay, move the moving averages. All right, we had this triangle. I mentioned how 226.9 was a strong resistant level. Okay, and we also had this triangle pattern. It was an ascending triangle, but you had to wait for either the breakout or the breakdown. We got the breakdown. So if you bought that breakdown and you bet to the downside, if you bought a put or something, congratulations. That was a very nice move. But as of right now, I'm bearish on IWM. Okay, there's going to be resistance at 219.8. All right, and then the 5 days at 222.6. All right, could be a little lower by tomorrow. All right, but here's this critical support, this red line right here that was at 217.5. It closed a few cents below it. So pretty bearish on the IWM. The next support isn't until around 214. Okay, so still nice down move. All right, but keep in mind the resistant level, 219.8, 222.6. All right, so pretty volatile, but overall, I'm bearish on IWM. If it can recapture 223.6, its triangle, maybe I might keep an eye on it to be bullish again, but I wouldn't be bullish on it until it goes back above 227. As of right now, just bearish. Okay, guys. Tesla also, it showed a lot of bearish momentum today, okay? After that big gap up, there was support, resistance at 1167. It closed above it. It lost it the next day. Today, it actually tested that level. You can see that wick right there. That's a sign. After a breakdown, you want to see that breakdown level get retested as a resistance. So it was a support when it was above, became a resistance when it's below. It got treated as such, and it went down lower. Tesla filled the gap and also retesting this breakout level. Okay, the breakout level was actually 1,087, and Tesla closed, at 1,088. It's currently below that in the after hours, but we'll see what happens. Above, if it can stay above 1,088, There's still a sign, a chance for the bulls. That's a bullish sign because it's holding its breakout level. Okay. But if not, below 1,088 like it is now, it's bearish, guys. All right. And there's still a lot of room to the downside if this truly is a false breakout. All right. So that's what I have today, guys. I'm sorry if you guys were bullish and I couldn't give you that bias confirmation. I would love to do that to give you guys peace of mind, you know, but I'm only here to report the price action and try to play it level by level. All right, but I hope still you found this to be helpful, and if you did bet to the downside, congratulations.